As we grow older, we inevitably experience some changes, some of which are welcomed, such as newfound wisdom and the freedom to enjoy life. However, there are also shifts that can be unexpected and sometimes even unsettling. These changes, if left unaddressed, can contribute to health challenges or even strained relationships. In today's video, we will explore 8 commonly overlooked behaviors of aging that can directly impact your quality of life. Whether you're approaching your senior years or have loved ones who are, understanding these behaviors is crucial. It's important to recognize how these patterns can affect our lives, and more importantly, how we can avoid or mitigate their impact. By making small changes in how we approach aging, we can preserve our vitality and happiness throughout our later years. This video will provide actionable tips and insights to help you or your loved ones stay healthy, connected, and fulfilled as you age. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our future videos. Your feedback is valuable, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. 1. Dwelling on the past. Too much. As we age, it's natural to reminisce about the past. Our memories become more vivid, and we often find ourselves reflecting on the milestones of our earlier years, career achievements, family milestones, and personal triumphs. These recollections fill us with a sense of pride and nostalgia. It's a natural part of growing older. However, the danger lies in becoming overly focused on the past. While it's healthy to remember and cherish our history, constantly retelling the same stories can have unintended consequences. Younger generations who may not relate to these experiences can feel disconnected. The more we focus on the past, the harder it can become to bridge the generation gap. To foster connection and keep relationships vibrant, it's important to balance conversations. Ask younger family members or friends about their lives, their dreams, and the challenges they face. Show genuine interest in their experiences. This creates a two-way dialogue where everyone feels heard and appreciated. It's through this exchange that we can create richer, more meaningful interactions that bring us all closer. 2. Becoming resistant to change. Change can be daunting, especially as we get older. We find comfort in routines and familiar ways of doing things. Whether it's adapting to new technology, embracing new philosophies, or simply changing the way we live day to day, many seniors find it easier to hold on to what they know rather than embrace the unknown. But here's the truth: change is a constant, and resisting it can lead to stagnation. The key to aging well isn't just about maintaining the familiar. It's also about being open to growth. Embracing change doesn't mean abandoning tradition, but rather finding ways to merge the old with the new, making life richer and more fulfilling. For example, learning to use new technology can feel intimidating, but it opens up a world of possibilities, from connecting with loved ones to accessing vital resources online. You don't need to become an expert overnight, but even small steps can make a significant difference. Stay curious, stay engaged, and be willing to explore new ways to enhance your life. In this video, we've discussed 2 of the key behaviors that can impact aging and quality of life: dwelling too much on the past and resisting change. These are common patterns, but they are not set in stone. With a little awareness and effort, you can adjust your approach to aging, ensuring that you remain connected, active, and engaged with the world around you. What's your experience with these behaviors? Have you or someone you know struggled with them? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation and learn together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical advice on how to make the most of your golden years. 3. Fighting change too fiercely, the dangers of holding on too tight. It's easy to fall into the trap of resisting change, especially as we age. There's a comfort in the familiar, in the routines that have worked for us over the years. But here's the reality. The world around us is constantly evolving, whether we choose to embrace it or not. Change isn't always easy, but it's an inevitable part of life. While traditions and time-honored practices have immense value, clinging too tightly to the past can leave us feeling isolated. By rejecting new ideas or technology, we risk losing connections with those around us, especially younger generations who might find it difficult to relate to us. Imagine the distance that can grow between you and your loved ones when they use modern tools to communicate, whether it's video calls or social media, and you're left behind because you feel it's not for you. Resisting change can also mean missing out on opportunities for personal growth, new experiences, or even improvements in your health and comfort. The key isn't to abandon everything you know and love, but rather to take small, manageable steps that keep you in touch with the world around you. Start with something simple, learning to send a text message, trying out video calls with family, or reading the news on a tablet. These little changes don't require a complete overhaul of your life. They simply help you stay connected and engaged. Being open to change doesn't mean giving up your identity. It means finding ways to adapt while staying true to who you are. The goal is to continue growing, stay relevant, and remain emotionally and socially connected as you move through life. This openness helps keep your relationships vibrant and your world expanding. Neglecting personal hygiene, the overlooked consequences. As we age, we may start to notice changes in our ability to perform daily tasks. Simple chores like brushing our teeth, bathing and changing clothes can become more challenging due to factors like reduced mobility, chronic pain, or even cognitive decline. Unfortunately, this can sometimes lead to neglecting personal hygiene, a problem that, if left unaddressed, can significantly impact your health and well-being. The consequences of poor hygiene are far-reaching. Not only can it lead to physical health issues, such as skin infections or tooth decay, but it can also cause emotional distress, like feelings of shame, isolation, and a loss of self-worth. The relationship between hygiene and mental health is undeniable. When we neglect ourselves, it's easy to fall into a cycle of frustration and powerlessness. The good news is that with early intervention and the right approach, you can make maintaining personal hygiene much more manageable. If daily tasks feel overwhelming, consider breaking them down into smaller, more achievable steps. For example, using a shower chair or long-handled brushes can make bathing easier and less physically demanding. Installing grab bars or non-slip rugs can improve safety, boosting your confidence as you move around. Setting reminders on your phone, using an app or writing notes can also help ensure that hygiene tasks aren't forgotten. Involving a family member or a professional caregiver can provide additional support without making you feel burdened. And remember, good hygiene is about more than just looking presentable. It's essential for preventing illnesses, enhancing mobility, and maintaining overall health. It also plays a key role in preserving your confidence and emotional well-being. By taking care of your hygiene, you're not just preventing physical ailments, you're investing in your mental and emotional wellness. Feeling clean and cared for can significantly boost your self-respect, helping you maintain a positive outlook on life. Final thoughts. Aging with grace and dignity. As we navigate the complexities of aging, it's important to remain flexible, open to change, and proactive in taking care of ourselves. Whether it's embracing new technologies to stay connected or addressing the challenges of personal hygiene, small steps can make a big difference in your quality of life. By staying engaged with the world around us, maintaining healthy routines, and fostering meaningful relationships, we can ensure that our golden years are truly fulfilling. It's not about holding on to the past or avoiding change. It's about finding a balance that allows us to grow while preserving the essence of who we are. What changes have you made to adapt to aging, and what challenges have you encountered along the way? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on living your best life as you age. 5. Hoarding useless objects, the silent clutter that stifles peace. As we age, it's common to develop an attachment to objects that once held meaning, whether it's old clothing, outdated documents, or sentimental items. These things, tied to memories or possibilities, can create a sense of comfort. But over time, this accumulation can lead to clutter, which affects not only the physical space, but also our mental and emotional well-being. The home, over time, becomes filled with things that no longer serve a purpose. Piles of unused items, broken gadgets, old newspapers, and outdated mementos can make living spaces feel chaotic and overwhelming. The clutter creates mental noise, often increasing stress and anxiety. Additionally, it can pose physical dangers, as stacked objects might create tripping hazards or block key pathways like windows or emergency exits. For seniors, the idea of decluttering can seem daunting. A lifetime of belongings is difficult to navigate, and the fear of letting go of something valuable can make the task feel insurmountable. But this pattern of hoarding and inaction can cause more harm than good, leaving one feeling trapped in an environment that no longer serves their needs. The key to overcoming this habit is regular, manageable decluttering. You don't need to do it all at once. Start small, tackle one drawer, one shelf, or one room at a time. Organize sentimental items in a way that still preserves their meaning, but without allowing them to take up unnecessary space. Consider donating or recycling items that no longer hold value or purpose. If the task feels overwhelming, don't hesitate to ask for help. Family members or professional organizers can assist in sorting through items in a compassionate, non-judgmental way. By creating a more organized environment, you not only enhance the physical space, but also your peace of mind. A clutter-free space fosters a sense of order and calm, making it easier to enjoy your surroundings. Letting go of things that no longer serve you is an act of self-care, and it opens up room for new experiences, new memories, and a more peaceful life. Decluttering, a continuous practice. Decluttering your life should be a consistent practice, taken step by step. Start small, perhaps with one area of your home, or by sorting through a single box or drawer each week. While the idea of decluttering might initially seem intimidating, breaking it down into manageable tasks makes it more approachable. Begin by evaluating the value of each object. Ask yourself, does this item serve a purpose or bring joy? If the answer is no, consider letting it go. Items that are no longer needed can be donated to others, recycled responsibly, or disposed of, depending on their nature. Beyond just creating physical space, decluttering also eases the emotional weight attached to certain objects. A tidy home can cultivate a sense of tranquility, offering clarity and focus that might be lost in the midst of clutter. It reduces the stress of searching for essential items, improving both safety and accessibility within your home. Decluttering isn't solely about getting rid of material objects. It's also about creating mental space. When your surroundings are neat, it becomes easier to think clearly, lower anxiety, and appreciate the simple pleasures of daily life. It's not about perfection, but about harmony, keeping only what truly enriches your life. Regularly reviewing your possessions and maintaining a clutter-free environment will result in a calmer, more productive and rewarding lifestyle, especially as you age. Number 6. Ignoring health issues until they become serious. How many times have you or someone you know ignored a minor health problem, thinking it would just go away on its own? It could be something as small as a cough, a slight pain, or some fatigue. Many people, especially as they age, tend to avoid visiting doctors, hoping that the symptoms will pass, or that medical attention isn't necessary unless the issue becomes critical. Unfortunately, this mindset can be dangerous. Ignoring seemingly small issues can lead to unnecessary suffering and even costly hospital stays. What could have been a simple, quick fix can escalate into a serious health problem requiring more intensive treatment and longer recovery time. The longer you delay addressing a health issue, the more challenging it can become to reverse the damage, and sometimes it may even become irreversible. What should you do instead? Prioritize your health. Don't just wait for significant symptoms to arise. Pay attention to the subtle signals your body sends you. Regular checkups with your doctor are essential to identify potential issues before they escalate. Even if something seems minor, it's better to have it examined rather than risk it becoming more serious. Preventative care is about more than just avoiding disease. It's about maintaining an active, happy life for as long as possible. Early intervention and regular checkups can lead to better treatment outcomes and a higher quality of life, free from the unnecessary anxiety caused by treatable conditions. Living well at every stage of life is about more than survival. It's about thriving. Number 7. Expecting too much from family. As we age, it's natural to expect more help from our family members, especially when it comes to managing the challenges of aging. Whether it's assistance with daily tasks, financial support, or emotional care, we often look to our families to provide these needs. However, placing heavy expectations on family members can lead to disappointment and frustration. Family members, like everyone else, have their own responsibilities to handle: careers, raising children, and personal struggles. They may be unable to provide the level of support we expect, and this imbalance can cause strain in the relationship. The more we depend on our family, the greater the burden they may feel, which can lead to emotional distance and even resentment. It's important to accept that family should not be our only source of support, both practically and emotionally. While their love and care are invaluable, expecting them to always be available or meet every need can negatively affect the relationship. Instead, focus on fostering independence as you age. Learn to manage your own needs, whether they are emotional, physical, or financial, without relying solely on your family. By developing your own resilience and self-sufficiency, you not only relieve the pressure on your loved ones, but also build a sense of empowerment that enhances your overall well-being. Striking a balance between receiving support and maintaining independence will strengthen your relationships and lead to a more fulfilling life. Number 8. Building a social and financial foundation beyond family. Building a balanced and fulfilling life as you age requires more than just relying on your family for support. It's essential to create a broader foundation that includes friendships, social clubs, and engaging in joyful activities. These pursuits not only meet your physical and psychological needs, but also expand your circle of support. This helps reduce dependence on family, enabling you to lead a more self-sufficient life. While it's important to love and cherish your family, don't expect them to be your sole source of happiness. By taking responsibility for your own well-being and fostering meaningful connections with others, you ensure that your later years are rich with fulfillment and independence. This strategy not only strengthens your relationships with family, but also prepares you to face the future with confidence and joy. The hidden danger of social isolation. As we age, the risk of becoming more isolated increases. One of the most subtle yet dangerous habits that can sneak into our lives is social isolation. It may start with small decisions, spending a bit more time alone, turning down invitations, or skipping social gatherings. Over time, these seemingly minor choices can lead to a gradual disengagement from the world, and before you know it, isolation can have severe repercussions for both your mind and body. Social isolation is not just about being alone. It affects our mental and emotional well-being and can even impact our physical health. Research has shown that isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking or obesity, increasing the risk of serious medical conditions such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and even early death. The less you interact with others, the more your mind and body may begin to decline. But social isolation doesn't have to be inevitable. You can counteract its effects with conscious effort. Make it a point to stay connected with others, whether it's through joining a local community group, attending social events, or even calling up old friends. Even the smallest interactions, like chatting with a neighbor or sharing a coffee with a loved one, can make a big difference. These moments of connection provide emotional support, enhance your mood, and promote long-term health and well-being. Aging is a privilege, and aging well is a choice. Aging is a privilege. Not everyone gets the chance to experience it, but aging well is a conscious decision. It's not automatic. It requires effort, courage, and the willingness to let go of outdated habits. One of the most critical steps is to confront and combat the isolation that may quietly creep into our lives as we grow older. If any of the habits discussed here resonate with you, don't be discouraged. The first step toward change is realizing where improvement is needed, and it's never too late to make those adjustments. Reconnect with the important people in your life and embrace your golden years with dignity, purpose, and joy. Aging is about more than just enduring. It's about thriving. Each phase of life offers opportunities for growth, fulfillment, and exploration. By overcoming isolation and intentionally seeking out new sources of meaning and connection, you can make your later years a time of rich experiences and endless possibilities. You're never too old to start appreciating life with open arms and a renewed sense of vitality. Reflecting on today's insights. As you consider the knowledge shared in this video, ask yourself, which of these habits resonated most with you? What's one change you will make based on what you've learned today? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know how you plan to make your golden years truly golden. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on aging with dignity, strength, and fulfillment.